Okay, Sisters fans, now here's the question everybody has been wondering. Was Marie's, well, I can't even call it a sister circle, I gotta call it Marie's masterclass. Was it worth it? And as I said in my episode review, and based on the title of my live stream, this sister circle meeting could have been an email. Yes and no. I thought it was good, but it had the potential to be great. As I said multiple times on different, outlets, this episode should have been the summoning episode where all the girls get the call or text message to come over. Or, well, Karen was supposed to join via speaker, but she, opted to leave because she wasn't going to be left out. Yeah, this should have been an episode where the cliffhanger could have been everybody arriving, and then the first scene, or, a good chunk of the first portion of next week's episode should have been the actual masterclass, because with Marie being as experienced as she is, I feel like this particular gathering should have at least been 10 to 12 or minutes bare minimum. But it wasn't. It just felt like rushed together. And it, like I said in my review, any scene that felt like it was getting somewhere, like Zach and Fatima dealing with their 24-hour time limit from Agent Watt, Sabrina, having Rich and Damani both walk out on her and her dealing with the whole sperm situation. It just felt like there were so many other things going on in the episode that unfortunately the pause button had to be hit because, oh, Andy needs us. And it's like, for what? And to be honest here, and I think I said this on Twitter or something, I said, Marie was telling the girl, and this goes back to the beginning of the episode after the Watt and Fatima scene, but when Marie was telling Andy about how you weren't just some innocent passerby in the Gary situation and all the other things that have led to the detriment of your career and personal relationships. And it's like, you know what? My friends have been telling me the same thing for the longest time, but it's not like they have any better taste in men than I do. It's just one of those things where Marie was a neutral outside party. And I agree. It's like, I don't know if I could sit there and let somebody who I don't even know and who honestly doesn't even know me chastise me and, summon me and give me advice. Like, lady, I don't know you and you don't know me. And Andy, up yours for, blabbing my tea to another person. Basically, Marie was able to tell these girls about themselves, but to be honest, she was saying things that the girls have already said to each other. The only difference is, like I said, she's an outside party, and it seems like the girls accept what they received. Now, here's the thing, though. And I used this example online. I said, if one of the sisters gives another sister some wise advice about a current situation they're in, that other sister won't take the advice. Instead, they'll ball it up, throw it in the trash, and then go off on the person that gave him advice. Like, who are you to tell me about my situation when, Sabrina, you're the one who's messing around with that panty man? It's like, that has nothing to do with your current situation, Danny. So why are you spitting in Sabrina's face the same way Jonah spat in yours? And then it's like, Karen, come on now. I think it's time for you to move on from Zach because Zach has moved on, so there's no need to chase him. Andy, you're one to talk. Aren't you still going back with Gary? But Gary isn't with anyone. I mean, so it's a different situation, Karen. But yeah, forget your advice. I don't care. Sabrina, come on. And you see where I'm going with this? Anytime it's like, hey, don't throw stones in glass houses. But sometimes the girls aren't even giving condescending advice. Like, I still stand by I believe it was the season 5. Yeah, it was season 5 finale when they had that intervention for Danny and she just went in on all the girls. But the problem was they were there because they care about Danny. It's like, Danny, look, I think Andy said it. Look, if you want to have your hot girl summer, go ahead and have fun, but we just want you to be careful. That's all they were saying. And yet she decided to go in on all of them. I'm like, man, this is some bull. But yeah, I just feel like this circle, this masterclass, while it had potential and it had its good moments, like my favorite bit was Danny and Marie's interactions, and then Marie praising Danny for going to therapy. And then I did like the line about man's rejection is God protection. So Rich not being a viable candidate could possibly be a good thing. And her making Andy somewhat, understand her accountability, that was good. But in terms of Fatima and Karen, really wasn't much to give them. So there we go. A lot of people are like, there we go, Karen getting a pat on the back again for her two baby daddy situation rather than being, condemned for it. But hey, leave that for the outside world. So this circle was good, but like I said, it could have been great. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section below, and I'll catch you all in the next video.